Hey everybody, what's going on? Eric here. In this video is a comparison between the old Jackson pickups that were in the Flying V with the Dragonfire Crusaders. Now, this is not going to be a fair comparison because before I took apart the Jackson guitar, I only tested the Jackson neck pickup. Yeah, so, but you can still hear a very big difference between the old pickup and the new pickup at the same settings. So, stay tuned. Alright, so you heard a little bit from both pickups, stock Jackson pickups and the Dragonfire pickups. And there is a pretty good change in the sound coming from both. Now I want to go over to the modeling software that I'm using for the amp on the computer. So let me move this over towards the center of the screen. Alright, so you can see I'm using the Gearbox by Line 6. And the head that I'm using is a Line 6 spinal puppet. It's a high gain head. I'm not sure if it's supposed to mimic tube amps or anything else, but you can see where I have my drive, the bass, mid-range is center, trebles a little bit minus, presence, and volume. Nothing was added as far as volume or taken away in both tests on both sets of pickups. So let's go to the gate. Gate is set up where the threshold is a little bit, it's minus 8 dBs. And as far as the decay goes, it's at 0%. Did not add any volume, did not add any wah. Stop. Now this is basically all of the distortion or fuzz pedals that is out there. I'm using one that's called a Screamer. My drive I have set at 85 or 58%, 100% on the gain, and then the tone is at 24%. The tone, I don't really notice too much of a change when I adjust it. So it's basically kind of where it was set at when I opened up the program, but I did turn the gain up and I did adjust the drive. No delay is added, and here's the cab. So I'm using 4 12-inch 1996 Brit Celestion V30s. As far as my cab goes, the microphone is a 57 off axis and is basically right in front of the cab. So that's how I'm getting the sound that I'm getting with this as well. Compression. Now, compression, I'm not too sure of how to set up the compression a little bit. I got the gain pretty much where it's supposed to be, but not sure of the threshold part of it. But threshold I have a little bit above 0, and then the gain portion of it I have matched with the volume from the head. So it's not adding anything and it's not taking away when I turn it on and off. Now, equalization. Well, I added a lot of lows to the head, but I added a little bit of lows to the equalizer as well. When it goes into the mids, it's basically flatline on the head and on the equalizer. As I went into the highs, instead of adding highs on the head, I added highs to the equalizer, giving me the sound that I was kind of looking for. Mod. I'm using a shine chorus. I'm not using any speed. I'm not using the FX tempo. On the depth of it, I have it set at 70%. Bass I have at 66. Treble I have at 68. And then for the mix is at a 34. I didn't want to give it too much because it started sounding a little strange. So I left it where that's at. Reverb. I end up giving it a little bit of reverb. It's a medium hall. The pre-delay is at a 32%. Decay's at 71%, 80% on the tone, and then the mix of it's at 36. So it's not adding a lot of the reverb to it, but there's enough there. You kind of notice a big difference between the Jackson pickups and the Dragonfires. The Dragonfires seem to be a little bit more lively as far as how they sound with the way I have this thing set up. So that's about it. There's the test. I know it's kind of not a fair one because I did not test the bridge pickup on the Jackson setup. I kind of got myself a little ahead of myself and ended up just getting, taking everything apart and being anxious to get the Dragonfires installed. So I screwed that one up. My bad. But you can still hear a big difference in how the neck pickups sound compared from one to another. And I kind of like the way these Dragonfires sound. They are not a bad pickup for the price, and I would say they are a decent upgrade from the original Jackson pickups that were installed on this guitar. Thanks for watching. You guys take care. Have a good one, and I'll catch up with all y'all later.